many times did we hook up a beat? So many times did we hook up a beat?
Music is so powerful.
Alright, first and foremost, thank you Rockville for creating quite a superb product there. Powered subwoofer, good stuff. I recommend going directly to their website and ordering it from them directly, not, going through the middle monkey men of Amazon and all that jazz. Really cheap. It's on sale. It's like 150 bucks, Get it installed for total with all things that you'll need, most likely about 200, so... And it arrives in literally like 2 days after you order it, so think about it. Oh yeah, by the way, don't know if I have to make this clear, but my channel is not monetized, and yeah, I'm doing this video for the sake of token of appreciation for other people that have, I've learned from making these videos. I'm not making money from Rockville, or they didn't ask me to do anything like that, so, it is what it is, man. Bear in mind, patience is a virtue in this process, and it is quite a stepwise process, so if you know what to do, you know what to do, but then why are you even watching this, man? Just kidding. You have two choices, either RCA, as we're doing today, or the high-level input, which is connecting it directly to speakers. Alright, let's do this. But first, items you need to supply yourself. We have the 8-gauge wire, 16-gauge wire, RCA cords, 15 feet preferred, same with the previous two, wire connectors, and the terminal ring. That's the single fuse box holder, and that's the fuse that goes with that right inside. Costs about 50 bucks total. Alright, hello everyone. Bonjour. Named this beauty after a real life beauty, someone I got a lot of love for, and everything. Alright, these are pretty much the tools I have that I think I'll need. 2 screwdrivers, the stubby, those are important. Does anyone know what that is? Skate key. Does anyone know what that is? Throat chakra. A skate key. This guy is glorious, because there's a hole, and it's called a grommet or something. A grommet. Because I don't see videos actually putting this through there. They kind of do their, bypassing it to save time, of course, and that's cool. Ain't no one trying to spend 20 minutes, watching this when they're all excited, they want to watch something in 2 minutes, got to figure it out, and boom, Knock it out. Nakamichi. I got a, what do I got? A Kenwood? Yeah, buddy. Alright, I hope you guys can see this alright. So, yeah. This little grommet, I'm gonna just peel it, pop it off, maybe. Papadopoulos? No, just kidding. Alright, so I have this off. You can see there's a hole going to the engine under the hood now, right? Alright, so why don't we just feed in, give it some good slack so you can find it on the other side, of course. Maybe have it try to feed it so it's, you know, leaning upwards, not downwards, because you might have to fish it out. Yes, we do see the line. It's looking mighty fine. So, we got that. I really want to get this nice and tight as you frickin' can, man, woman. Alright, so basically, really try to place things on level grounded things, you know, because it'd be slipping and sliding like this guy. Alright, so now I'm gonna actually, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna feed it through the red thing, and that'll be cool. Take this one off. You guys seen this? On that side. We got that on there. Put that on. We have to cut some of that wire because what we have to do is make some room for this this fuse box. This guy.
It's vital. Did you follow my path? Did it spiral? If you choose to come follow each step I guide you with, don't sleep or you'll miss.
I just pulled a bunch out, get that slack. The rest of it is sitting, you know, in front of my brake and gas pedals. We're gonna cut some off so it has slack, and we're gonna put this like that pretty much. And then, you know, when the time is right, when everything's installed, that's when you put the fuse on. As far as what I remember. I remember reading this thing at least 2-3 times, and this is the important thing that I had to read like 3 times. We want this within 18 inches, so I mean, I could do it right here. 18 inches, that's a lot. It's like 1.5 feet. Anyways, maybe I can just tuck it in right around here, you know, because you know. And then I might use some zip ties to just kind of hold it down, you know, because it's just going to be dangling. And depending on the tightness of this on the inside and all that, you just, you know, want your things to be, you know, really locked in. You know what I mean? Back to the drawing board. Keep this in front of you, like at all times, straight up. Yeah, so basically, there's 1 and 2. Pop the top off of that, and you have the inside like this. Alright, so I just cut this. Alright, so I found my lucky Allen wrench. Kind of fell down below, but you know, it's all gravity. Literally. Anyways, so connect these one by one. It's not so hard, but it's not really fun. Yeah, you really want to get these tight, like really tight, and not strip the thread. So we got one side on. Let's do the other real quick. All right, that's looking good. All right, I'm a fool. I left this above. Yeah, there's a problem with the video things. I'm gonna unscrew this side because I want to tuck this underneath the wires. You want to have these things like really as tight knit and like indiscreet as possible, because you see all this wiring, it's really organized. We got to do the same because it's sort of wise. All right, just to get another view. So I ended up tying it. This actually came in the box. I just reused it. It's just kind of, you know, dangling, which is good, you know, because if whatever happens, you know, you never know, sparking, you know, things melt and then this falls off, and then this is, you know, a hot wire kind of, or not, it's not that hot, but because it needs power. This is why we're connecting this, because it needs power. Anyways, so yeah, it's hard to see, but yeah, this cord continues over there.
Giving the people something, slumping on that intellectual.
We got like a little slack there. I'm gonna tie it up later, actually, and then we're gonna plug this, you know, as best we can, because you're just gonna get air coming hitting your legs every time you drive, and if you're driving up north, hey, it's well, everything's heating up. It's almost summertime. I'm gonna wait to tuck this wire in when I get all the wires in. I'm gonna feed them all together, and I might just, because I'm gonna put it underneath this seat, and I noticed that there's a little hole right there. If I can possibly feed all that stuff, you know, like I would tie all the ends of all the wires together, so you know, you just, you know, push it all through in one big lump. Convenient, right? And possibly just feed it through there, because, you know, I noticed how I'm gonna place the, you'll see later, but yeah, the connections are gonna be on this side, so just to have everything just right there, boom, bam, bang, you know. And I could even cover that up with even just electrical tape, or, you know, something black, so it's more indiscreet, you know, you don't, you know, have your shit showing type of thing. So yeah, that's the whole point of that. If not, you know, a lot of people, you know, take these things, you know, off. You can just lift it up and, you know, throw it under the lip and, you know, run it through as well. You know, it's really easy. This ain't the first time I've installed anything like this, but it's been it's been ages, because before I had this car, it's been like 15 years before I had a car before. So it's nice to throw a little beat up in the ride, and yeah. Speaking of beats. If you don't know, this is a stick shift. Yay! Slap it around. Twist the fucking knob off. Oh shit. Oops. Got a little too excited there, guys. Sorry. Alright, here. Cool. It's the dangler. Alright, so once you got this kind of loose and funky, this is a good tool. You can, it's used for like painting and stuff. But can you all see that? Right here, underneath, there's like a lip. And you just lift it up, straight up. It's that easy. And once you get that done, because with the other Impreza and WRX things, look at that, ain't that cute? There's two Phillips head screwdrivers right here. I'm gonna take these pins off. That's why I love a little stubbiness, especially when you gotta get up in these areas, and when you replace this, man, oh la la. Sometimes with other cars, especially, that's what I'm saying. Before you unscrew things like that, make sure you got your head screwed on tight and got a place to keep that shit organized, so you don't lose it, drop it, or just, you know, dropping it into areas like this, man, forget about it. And what's cool is if you don't have a screwdriver that already has like a magnetized tip, you can get one of these things. It's a demagnetizer or a magnetizer. And you just kind of let it chill up in there, whatever one you want to do, and then bada bing, bada boom. You gotta be careful, because a lot of these videos I see, it's like they pull out these things like, oh, there's like a screw missing, this and that. Well, whoever did it before kind of, you know, might have been a little harsh on these things. And all right, turns out it was just you just got to really pull it out. It really felt like it was, you know, bolted in there. Anyway, so if you got a stock or whatever, if it takes up the place of two, these are called dins, right? 1 and 2, a little dinny din. It looks like I got to take this whole unit out because it's held by, you know, these metal brackets in the middle, or, you know, on the sides. The whole perimeter, you know, it's a casing. And there's a 1, 2, 3 times 2 on both sides. So we're gonna crank that out. Old Stubby is a little, you know. Now this is where it's good to have your shit magnetized, right? Because they're deep in there, and you know, when you're unscrewing it, when it gets the screw might just fall in places you don't want it to go. Right? Anyway, so all right, all 6 screws, 1, 2, and then 3 times 2, and then you can just pull it out. It should come out pretty easily. And try to guide some of these wires out and make sure things aren't like snagged or tucked in where, you know, it's holding this back to where you want to pull it out as much as you need to, you know, get that slack. All right, I'm able to rest this on this. I just got to be careful. So this is great. I love it when they have this. Ah, no, this ain't the one. Yeah, it's probably this one. Blue wire that has a white stripe. I'm pretty sure that's the base one. Yeah, unfortunately it ain't this one. And actually, it's great to have these connectors, you know? So, I got this, you know, 16-inch wire, 16 gauge, sorry. Anyways, and the RCA. I'm gonna take these guys together, and we're gonna go. Just get another view of that. All right, that's cool. There's only one set of RCA plugs right here, so that's actually cool. If you have a box that has 2 of them, make sure to connect them to the right one, because watch out for the RCA differentials. If there's 2, that's the big if. In this case, we ain't got to worry, so right on. It ain't much of a big worry anyways, but, you know, shit can happen. So, what we're going to do, we're just going to feed these guys up here. So, I was trying to run it up from the bottom to the top, and it's like, fucking forget about it. So, yeah, sometimes you want to get some kind of chopstick or something long. Because you're going to need something sturdy and slender to really poke it through that small crevice behind the radio there, and, you know, get it through to the other side where the gas pedal would be. Tough angle, but it's possible. So check it out. I'm going to run these 2. See how I... and then, you know, with this, I'm going to connect it to the back of this. I could do it right now, but I'm going to leave you in suspense because it's fucking like that, yo. Yeah, I'm going to get these aligned and then tuck them under this carpet area. You need a flathead screwdriver. There's, at least for this car, one of these things. That will loosen up this. I think this you can just kind of pry back. It's one of those, you know, snap-on things. Snap on, snap off. But yeah, I want to loosen up this guy so that way it gives off the tension of the carpet so you can run these wires through. And yeah, I didn't mention this before, but I feel like I got enough wire just with this. I'm gonna snip off a bunch, and I'll have more than enough to have for the ground cable that I'm gonna connect to the box later. But
smell the floor, oral, lingual, sonic, phonics, discernible harmonics, raise my frequency, frequently, peacefully, repel demonic iconics repeatedly, effective immediately.
so, yeah, this is, I double checked, this is definitely the wire for the bass. I'm actually just gonna take this off and replace it with that. And I still have this, whole big spindle, so I'm gonna, cut some off with a good amount of slack. We gotta strip a little bit of the wire to get a little. That doesn't need to be all twisty, really. So, tuck it in, tuck it in. Now these guys, I'm glad I have one a little bit longer, just because if you want to keep twisting and really get a nice tight crank in there, that is good to go, man. Alright, so we got this guy. We're gonna put it in here like so. Really squeeze it in as much as you can already, and that's good. It's already up to, we're not showing the metal. Some people, what they do also, they're gonna wrap a little bit of electrical tape on there just to like get that extra sense of security, if you will. Shit, yeah, this is the problem. It's coming up a little bit short, but not really.
Nigga, you need to stop bringing all them damn blunts and bring some weed sometimes. Motherfucker.
Alright, that's our connection. Pretty fucking clean. A little floppy there, but who cares? Alright, back at it. So, if you ever are doing stuff like this, where you should be doing it on a flat surface but can't do it, a ball underneath your door can really, you get it, snug up in there. The door ain't gonna fall on you. So, I wanted to show you guys. I already put 3 of the legs on. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that, because yeah, it's what they're gonna give this like an extra 1/8 of an inch in height. So that really ain't much, and really gotta consider. Oh yeah, sorry. So there's like a peg thing, and you want to put that on the top. 2 screws.
My lessons of progressive consciousness, universal law of justice, busness, I speak with experience.
Boom. Now, alright, got all the legs on, and we are going to put the connecting side on the left side. Alright, didn't make the camera fall, that's good. So yeah, I've tested this before. It's really at the limit, but since it's just this rail on, above, and like the ground, there's a little more clearance. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna move one side in first, a little diagonal action, and then boom. Because this is so snug. The only thing I'm worried about is it's too snug. Because I got all the connections there. It's gonna get, you know, the wire's gonna be all bent up. Hopefully not bent out of shape, but yeah. And then of course, if I got people riding in the car, I got to worry about that. But yeah, I really don't know where else I would put it in this car. I don't want to put it in the back. All right, so for the ground, I lost all my video footage. I gotta just redo it over for you guys again. So basically, there's only two things like this that are holding the back seat in place. So, got the trusty old escape key. We're just gonna get this. All right, so we're not gonna worry about the other one. I'm just gonna show you real quick. And I'm sure y'all can see that. That's where I put the ground, and I fed it just underneath there. You can kind of see right there poking out. I'm gonna fix that real quick. And I just put it right there, and it goes on the far right there. Blue in the middle, and then the power on the left. I got my little, you know, guy that's, oh, I shouldn't have that like that. All right, cool. So, yeah, check it out. Oh, sorry. That you want to scrape any paint that might be, you know, in between that and the ground wire. I didn't show you guys, but yeah, obviously, you know, put that little washer type of connection to the end of that wire, like the one under the hood, and yeah, use any kind of chisel or, you know, metal paint scraper to scrape off any of that paint, because you want bare metal against metal for the ground. It's pretty important. So voila, and that part's quick and easy. So bada bing bada boom, put that screw back on and you're good to go with that part. All right, real quick, I had to get a real fuse. I bought a fuse box, this kicker one. It's specific. There's two terminals that you have to connect both of the, you know, both terminals have to be connected right there. Sorry, but yeah, so I had to order these online, and yeah, loosen up those terminal screws in the middle there with the Allen wrench. Then we're gonna put this guy in there and close it up.
Always search the soul for the rhythm.
There you go. You got that knock?
Time to hit him with that force again. I keep burning up the page with my scorching pen. No remorse, lyrically I torture them. They on bended knee, Kaepernick and boys to men.
I can feel it on my back and a little my booty.
I'm here for one
pretty groovy.
only, of course.
Check it out.
The ego gets shattered like crack porcelain. I am black orphaness. You became a boss when? Shh. Let the grand wizard mother speak. My lyrics be making love, then they hug the beat. Niggas trying to go viral off of funny tweets, but your money weak. Please go and have 100 seats. Real beautiful goddesses never coming cheap. Incredible women be rare like bloody meat. Ain't nothing sweet. All these rappers be redundant. They peak. They about to plummet and confront defeat.
It's like I got nothing in my car. Pretty cool, huh? In the streets, pretty unique. Yes, time invested with little amplified music to be blessed with. So, hey, much love from the Bay. That's not necessarily all I gotta say, but yeah, really pleased with the product. Good quality stuff. The sound is fucking booming, and yeah, I didn't even put that extra bass knob tuner on full blast, and yeah, that's one thing that's easy to hook up. You guys saw, yeah. This guy right here. We got some good knock. So yeah, TikTok.
Hey yo, we punch demos on the right, plug them in the back. microphone jack to the shows and turn it up the max and let the beat crack. And we grab the mic and let you know what we care for. Therefore, everybody's knowing what we're here for. And I'm not scared for, I'm prepared for spiritual warfare for those that haven't heard. They calling your way with scholars and niggas that's boss balling and people that's on top and even the ones that are straight falling. Cause I gotta make the best of things.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That's just one 10-inch subwoofer, you know. The speakers are probably after stock, so yeah, this is a used car that I got. Pretty sweet. The good old Impreza, what I tell you. Quality. But yeah, ain't got to be attached to this material shit. It's just somewhere to get from point A to point B with a little style and some music to make you smile. And so, in conclusion, quality stuff, you know, really happy with it. It sounds good. It can sound even better. I can tweak it more, you know, add more gain, you know, directly screwing a little screw on the box itself. And then, yeah, I mean, for the money cost and the time put in, it's well worth it. So, voila. Thank you very much, Rockville. And thank you all for listening. Hope you guys gained something from this. And yeah, let them speakers knock, yo. And try to be a little more mindful of what kind of music you got blasting through your stereo or speakers, whatever, headphones. Because there's a lot of bullshit out there. And there's these hypnotic type of tones and frequencies for a reason, you know. There's the both good and bad side of that, but yeah, be a little bit more discernful. You know, there's a lot of great stuff that's not on the radio or not even on Pandora, Spotify, you know, Apple Music. Too much shit these days, you know. But yeah, I got plenty of stuff on YouTube. I got 150 hours of conscious hip hop. A lot of killer, not much filler, and yeah, let them speakers bump to that one day, and let me know what you got to say about it. Peace, yo.
All the elders and the youth, it's time to expose the lies and uplift the truth. Come on.